Hey everybody, welcome back to Sloppy Top Food and Movie Reviews. I'm your host, Herschel Galissi. Today, talking about a movie, talking about some food, because y'all dumb motherfuckers were asking me to do another one, so I will, because I'm catching up. And today, you saw the straw. Unfortunately, God decided to let me wake up again. And unfortunately, I chose to get homophobic chicken today. Now, if you're homophobic, leave my channel. Thank you. But yes, I did get Chick-fil-A because it's the closest thing around here that isn't Culver's. Chick-fil-A slaps. Their ideas don't, but anyway. A minute into the review, haven't even said what movie I'm covering. Talking about 2023's Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I don't remember who it was directed by. I don't think it matters. Got some Chick-fil-A sauce and a chicken tender here. Let me get some happiness in before I talk about this. Three bangins. Four bangins because it didn't explode on me. But Five Nights at Freddy's movie, Josh Hutcherson, 2023. What did I think about it? Now, it's an oft maligned film from a lot of people in the film community. Which is understandable. God, I don't know how you guys deal with me eating this stuff and listening to this, but anyway. Saw a lot of ones, a lot of half stars for this movie. It's on Peacock, it's in theaters. I watched it in the theater with Odd Art and her brother, both of which who enjoyed it. Now, what is the film about originally? If you don't know about Five Nights at Freddy's at this point, massive game franchise. This one's about a young man who takes care of his sister. And due to issues, his aunt wants to take his sister away for a paycheck from the government each month. Also, Chick-fil-A lemonade today is mid as fuck, but I don't know what happened there. The homophobia is getting to them. So yeah, he gets this job at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, which is, of course, home to the killer animatronics from the games. I don't know if it's a spoiler saying stuff, so we'll just say that, you know, there may be a little bit of a deeper lore there to the characters. And yeah, this deals with him. Oh, and he's trying to find his brother who was stolen from him when he was a kid. So each day he dreams about the same thing. He takes these, it's implied that he takes these pills for that, like sleeping pills, so he can dream the exact same thing and play the scenario out to see what happened to his brother like 20 years prior. Chick-fil-A fries always a W. So yeah, sort of follows that plot line. Won't give away the ending or anything, but yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. What do I think? Well, it wasn't my favorite. I think this is a film that was made for people that, you know, knew the lore behind the series, but someone who didn't. And this is a review for people that don't know anything about the series like myself and you just want to go see a killer animatronic movie. It's understandable. It's not really made for someone like me. There's a lot of you know, hat nods and references to things in the series that I didn't understand. There's a lot of background that isn't provided in the film. There's a lot of big tone shifts between, you know, almost like a slasher movie, the animatronics killing people off screen. PG-13 movie. Do wish they were on screen more. But yeah, there's a couple of kills that are fairly decent that are on screen, but they're not really like because of the animatronics, really. Even then, one of them's more implied. But there's a major tone shift between that and, like, spoiler alert, the animatronics not being bad per se or villainous, and doing sort of fun things like building a fort and being friends with the lead's sister. Yeah, didn't care for that. Felt very out of place. I know that's probably part of the lore, but, you know, this film is advertised as a killer animatronic horror movie. And it's not really that. It's more of a, I don't know, character suspense movie, I guess. I mean, it's like almost a drama. It's very slow paced. The acting is decent. Josh Hutcherson, definitely a standout. Yeah, Matthew Lillard also in this is good for when he is there. In my opinion, the best part of the movie, but he is not there enough to really make that much of an impact, but still good. I thought the animatronics used for the movie were pretty decent looking. Liked that. But the slow pacing, the lack of any real horror, and the sort of focus on appealing to the fan base rather than a more wide audience, which it was kind of advertised for. Like, you know, it's a Blumhouse movie, so you kind of expect more in that line. It's not for me. Didn't suit me. Found it really boring, actually. Is it as bad as people say? No. Oh, will I watch it again? No. If you're a fan of the series, you already know you're going to watch it, but for anybody new, this is not going to win you over. That's for sure. Well, not the worst movie I've seen this year. Not even the worst movie I've seen in theaters this year. But yeah, not great to me. And, you know, people, if you're going to this, like, as a person who's not familiar with the series, you're not going to enjoy it, I'm sure. Maybe you will, but probably not. So, yeah. Overall, I gave Five Nights at Freddy's a 1.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. Found it really boring. But if you're a fan of the series, you'll probably enjoy it. And I do have to give them credit for, you know, making a movie to appeal to the fan base that it's for. I feel like a lot of adaptations don't do that. So I want to definitely give them props for that. It's just not for me personally. That's okay. If you do want to watch it, and you're not familiar with the series, it's on Peacock for free. So, yeah. Give it a go if you want to. As far as the Chick-fil-A, it's kind of mid today. Fries a little cold. The lemonade's it doesn't have as much sugar in it as it usually does, for sure. And I know an American thing is wanting more sugar. But, yeah. Indy's a little dry. Chick-fil-A sauce always a W, but just get 2 bangins. They had me at 3. Drop it to 2. Well, that's it for day 29. On day 30 of the 31 days of horror reviews. I'm gonna be coming back tonight with a weird video because I'm covering several short films instead of like one big film. So keep an eye out for that. And there will be a Halloween special tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that too. And as always, I've been your host, Herschel Gill, signing off for now. 0 thoughts, 0 editing, 0 brain cells, and 0 planning. Don't go to Chick-fil-A, because fuck homophobia. If you watch to this point, this is my... Go to Chick-fil-A if you want to, I don't give a shit. There are people from the LGBTQ plus community that work at Chick-fil-A, and not every Chick-fil-A is run by homophobic people. The CEO just is bad. But yeah, if you know anybody from that community, if you're part of that community, you're welcome on my channel. You're welcome anywhere near me. Make sure your friends have support and everything. Times are trying for a lot of people in that, and with the holidays coming up, I know that gets worse for a lot of people. So I've always been, you know, an ally. I hate when people say that about themselves, though. I feel like that's just saying it for attention, but be nice to your friends and be nice to each other. Yeah. Anyway, signing off for now. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Keep your notifications on. I'll see you guys later. Thanks.